So please, let's have a slow clap. And let's build the clap. And let's get a whoop from Mr. Ian Burney!
Thank you very much. Now, I've been told I've got to have a bit more eye contact with my audience, and I've been trying to figure out what my problem is, because there's always been a problem of mine when I've been doing stand-up, and I think it's because I'm worried that I'll see an attractive woman in the audience and it'll completely put me off my set. But as I look out tonight, I can see that's not going to be a problem. I'm joking, of course. I mean, I'm not one to judge anybody's looks. I mean, I don't follow fashion. Fashion follows me. Albeit at a safe distance.
Sweet, sorry.
I'm actually one of those annoying cunts who lost weight over lockdown. 60 pounds to be exact. Yeah, I usually get more of a cheer for that, but to be honest, I put 30 of it back on. But apparently 60 pounds is the same weight as an elephant's penis. Which is strange, because I thought all their junk was in the trunk. I knew I needed to lose weight when I got a stitch trying to put my socks. And when I went to the toilet and had to breathe in to aim. Yes, I know, ladies, it's hard to believe his chest used to stick out 12 inches. I'm joking, of course. I mean, my cock is 12 inches, but only if you measure in total area. Not that I've had any complaints in that department. My last girlfriend called my penis Hovis. She said it's the best thing since sliced bread. That and it's rather crusty. When you're keeping fit, it's important to have goals, and I work in a school on a hill, and I'm now proud to say I can walk to work without heavy breathing by teenage girls. At least not because I'm unfit. I can now fit into skinny jeans. Whether I should or not is debatable, but I can. And now I'm aiming for my ultimate goal, to be able to do the monthly shop at Aldi and keep up with the checkout assistant. So after lockdown, I was keen to get out and show off my new svelte figure and find out it's actually my personality that puts women off. Because I'm quite a quiet person and I have to rely on my natural vibe to attract women. Unfortunately, my natural vibe seems to be somewhere between Harold Bishop and Harold Shipman. Because everybody likes me, nobody would be any at all surprised if I turned out to be a serial killer. I've been single for so long now, the only two things on my dating profile that I look for in a woman are proximity and consent. I broke up with my last girlfriend when she moved to the other end of the country. Now, I was insistent that we could have handled a long distance relationship, but she insisted on calling it a restraining order. Tell you how long I've been single. I work in a charity shop and I had to call for assistance the other day to undress a mannequin so a customer could try something on. And I've been single for so long they've elected a new pope. And I'm pretty sure the next time I orgasm will just be a cloud of white smoke. But unlike the pope, I do believe in the use of condoms. I've actually got my own savings account especially for them. Or as I like to call it, my Johnny Cash. I must admit, I did go bareback once with a lollipop lady. But it's okay though, because every time she saw I was about to come, she shouted, "Stop, children!" I'm so desperate to get a woman to talk to me sexy, I put my Alexa in whisper mode. I'm a lot like Alexa. We both sit patient in a corner waiting to be spoken to. We both troll your internet history. I read on Facebook that a girl would love it if a gentleman left a trail of roses from the front door to the bedroom. That's nice, isn't it? When I tried it, she complained because the chocolate stained the carpet. That and I'd broken into her house. I tried to make it up to her. I bought her some jazz singing lessons. But apparently that's not what she meant when she said she really wanted to try scat. fancied to go in a fish and chip shop once, and I ate there for a whole week before I plucked up the courage to talk to her. I went up to her and I told her I thought she was my soulmate, but she didn't have a place in her heart for me. I was battered. I felt a right pollock. And she saw I was getting emotional and she said, "Don't get mushy, please. I know what you're thinking here, no more fish jokes, for goodness sake. Just one more. No, Ian, for the love of God." My ex used to call me a restaurant critic. Not much of a foodie, I just like eating out. I am romantic. I once told a girl she reminded me of one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. In hindsight, when she asked which one, I probably should have gone with the Northern Lights rather than the Grand Canyon. I've been reminiscing about school recently, and when I was 10 years old, I had a girlfriend who was a foot taller than me. And it's not cute like you see in the Yellow Pages outfit where he steps on the things. What happened is her best friend used to have to pick me up so I could peck her on the lips. But I do count that as my first and only experience of a threesome. I've also unearthed my final PE school report, and this is literally what it said. Ian has always participated to the best of his very limited ability. I was so anti-team sports, I actually opted to do a trampolining class with 23 girls. Now, that should have been heaven for a teenage boy like me. 23 opportunities that could have quite literally landed in my lap. But although a few of them did show a bit of interest, I just assumed they're on the rebound. Now, as you can see, I've just come back from Disney, and I've discovered waiting for Disney rides is a lot like my love life, because I just stand around for ages admiring the scenery for an experience which normally only lasts 2 minutes. And at the end I got paid $10 for a photo of me screaming. I did discover in Disney they've got their own range of condoms. They've got the Snow White condoms, they come in a pack of 7. They've got the Aladdin condoms with extra grip for when you want to take her over, sideways and under. And they've got the Cinderella condoms when you don't care who you put your dick in as long as it fits. But I made a stupid mistake and I bought Toy Story condoms, and I never actually got to use them myself, because what happened is I came back one night and my best friend, my best mate, was sleeping with a girl I fancied, and all that happened was she turned around and said, "You got a friend in me." But a lot of people think I'm brave for sort of like going to Disney on my own. And I quite like it because it means I can do what I like, but I can make friends, and that's literally what I did. I'd like to introduce you to IB8 Too Much. And I forgot to turn it on. Yeah, it's not much point, it's just I paid £150 for it, so I want to get my money back. But he quite liked some of my one-liners, so I've written some down, so that's why I've got the clipboard, and that because my memory's crap. When at Disney I got my hair cut, and I asked by an elephant, and I said, "Is your name Dumbo?" And he said, "No, Baba." Farted in the Apple store earlier, but they wish he had windows now. No good at baking, always get frustrated. Every time I make a wedding cake it ends in tears. I have a mobile phone I use to call the scientists from the Muppets. It's my Bunsen burner. So, Bugs Bunny, which social media platform do you seem to be addicted to? WhatsApp, Jack. Right. Now this is going to go really good or really bad. This is both my best and worst pun at the same time. So, the Mary Poppins reboot was going to feature Madonna and a star of The Hangover, but he freaked her out by counting the number of times he was strangely turned on by her bad breath. Cooper tallied magic mystic sexy halitosis. Yes. Did you hear about the director of Frozen? He's been arrested for necrophilia. When asked how he could do it, he said the cold never bothered him anyway. Not saying my geography is bad, but I thought Winnipeg was Nelson Mandela's favourite sexual position. I've watched all of Pornhub now, so I'm masturbating to sitcoms. Trying different strokes. And the last one in this group, what's the Pink Panther's favourite town? Durham, 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 Durham. That's one for the age group. And now just to wrap up, I've got a few jokes about dogs. Now, how do you make a copy of a dog CD? Whip it. Heard about the dog who lives on the Tamar Bridge? He's a border collie. My dog helps me pack things that I sell on eBay. He's a boxer. I saw a dog wearing a gimp suit and a bull gag earlier. He's a 50 Shades of Greyhound. He's very obedient to his owner. He was a subwoofer. Bridget Nielsen, she's a Great Dane. Never one for the age group. Dog ate my Scrabble tiles. Now it's irritable bowel syndrome. He shits constantly. I thought about becoming a dog groomer, but it's really hard to get a chihuahua to take naked selfies. You'll be pleased to know I've only got those 8 jokes about dogs. Okay, 9. Oh, come on! That was the best joke in the fucking lot! I made 8 other jokes just for that fucking punchline! God, you're a rough crowd and 100 back to Will.
Ian Bader, everyone, come on! Can I play with that? I want to play with this, Ian, is that possible? Can we put a drink on it and send drinks to people? Does it go around on the floor? Can we get him to move over there? That's amazing. Was it genuinely £150? It better freaking work for that much, shouldn't it? Can we get him going? Is it the carpet? Does he not like the carpet? Come on, let's have a go. Alright, what do I have to do? This is maybe... Look at that! He's moving. Oh, you can't see it back. He's moving. I mean, he presses. It's like a remote control car, basically. It's basically a remote control car shaped like R2-D2, but not the R2-D2 colours, is it? It's different. Come on, do 5 minutes. Come on, you got type 5. Give me a type 5. Thank you. All right, Ian. Thank you, Ian Bader, everyone. Woo!